Everyone, this is Nate from NateLindquist.com, and in this video I'm going to tell you how to be the version of you that's already gotten the result. So whatever the result is that you want in your life or in your business, in your health, in your relationships, be the person who is already getting the result. And I know that sounds a little crazy to think about. I mean, how could I possibly be the person who has the result? I haven't gotten it yet. I think we all have a tendency to get frustrated by, there's a result that we have in mind. So we want to lose weight, we want to open a business, we'd like to increase our sales, we want to have a stronger relationship, whatever that is. And we all have weaknesses. I have weaknesses in those areas as well. So the steps that I take to become the version of me that already has the result really comes down to evidence. And as an example, I've decided to run an ultra marathon. And I've never even run a marathon. I've run the distance, but I've never signed up and actually run a marathon. I've run several 5Ks and 10Ks, and I did a half marathon relay. I ran in college I was only a redshirt. I never actually formally scored or competed, but I ran cross country and track, spring track in high school, and I ran the 400. And so, I have a lot of running. I ran my whole life growing up. My father was really helpful in inspiring my brother and I to get out on the road early in the morning before school and to run, anywhere from 2 or 3 miles, just to put our shoes on and go for a run. And it's something that, to me, represents maybe the toughest thing I'll do any day. So what I've decided to do is challenge myself to do something more difficult, I think, than anything I've ever done, at least physically, push my limits. So for me, I've decided to run an ultra marathon. So anyways, the step that you want to take to become the version of you that's already getting the result, that's already the person who's gotten the result, is real simple. For me, each day I get up and I think of one thing I can do today that would be evidence, that would be physical, material, tangible evidence of what would be in my life if I already had the result. And for today, I decided that I would sign up for Map My Run and start tracking my mileage and logging my runs so I can see my momentum in alignment with the Ultramarathon Magazine training schedule that I signed up for. So 2 things. I actually signed up for Map My Run. I finished my 3rd run of the week, a 4-miler. I've had a 4-miler, a 3-miler, and an 8-miler. So now I have 15 miles logged on my Map My Run. And I also spent yesterday an hour researching different ultramarathons around the world to see which ones I was most interested in. And I made a list of the top 5. I've decided that the first ultra marathon for me is going to be a 50K. So I believe, I'm going to double check, but I believe that's right around 32 miles or so, 31 and change. And so I did some research. I made a list of the runs so I can choose which run I'm gonna do, and I put it on my calendar. That's evidence. So I have now a list of the marathons that I'm looking at to run. I'm logging my miles, so I've actively started a log. I signed up for Ultramarathon Magazine so I can start to read about other runners like Dean Karnazes and Scott Jurek. And I took out the book Born to Run, and I'm reading that again to get inspired by it. And I'm doing the runner's log. And I went out today and I ran. And so now I'm officially training for an ultramarathon. And if someone said, "What are you training for?" I can say I'm training for an ultramarathon. I'm tracking my miles, and very soon, within the next couple of days, I'll be able to announce to anyone who asks which ultramarathon I'm running, what the date is, and I can share my excitement or my fear or any of the other things that are going on as I lead up to it. But that's real evidence in the world of someone who's setting out to accomplish a goal, and now I'm living it. I'm a runner, and in my mind, I'm already an ultramarathoner who has yet to run one. So that's coming soon, but it's already happened up here. What's interesting is now that I've done that work and I put those in my way, I say pick one thing. Really, all you need is one piece of evidence, material, tangible evidence of the reality that you're actually in the process of being the person who gets those results. I've got 5 that I did today. Maybe I didn't do as many yesterday, but you start to feel it, and you get really good at using your imagination. Now when I go to sleep at night and when I wake up in the morning, I can have a vision that I've practiced of me starting, being prepared for starting my ultra marathon, the experience of running it. I'll have more experience and feedback from other people who have done it already. And then I can even start to read reviews and map out the course that I'll be running and get a sense of what to look for when I'm at the race. And by the time I get there, I'll know what to expect as best I possibly can, and I'll have already experienced it in my mind, the successful run, having the right nutrition. And later on this afternoon, I'm going to be putting together a meal plan for my workout schedule, so I know how to have the right nutrients in my body and maximize the success from my workouts. So that'll be some more evidence that I put in place today. And tomorrow I'll be going shopping for the ingredients for those meals. I think I'm going to have to go for fresh vegetables and things like that. I'm going to have to be at the store at least every 3 days to make sure that I'm eating all single ingredient foods. So that's my update for today. Put effortless evidence, put real, tangible evidence in your world of the version of you who's getting the result that you've decided to create in your life. And you'll start to feel it. And when you feel it, it becomes real. This is Nate Lindquist from NateLindquist.com. If you like the video, go ahead and click share above. And by all means, put a comment in. Or just tell me, cheer me on, because this is a lot of work getting ready for an ultra. And I have no idea what to expect other than that it's going to be a lot of hard work. And it's going to be fun too. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.